Rebuilding a name is harder than earning money. When the village primary school announced it needed new desks and doors, it was the biggest contract the community had seen in years. It required skilled labor, and above all, trust. Tomiwa submitted a proposal, but when the villagers learned that Kazeem was part of his workshop team, the old murmurs returned. Can he be trusted? What if he brings trouble again? Some stains just don't wash off. The meeting grew tense. Tomiwa stood calmly amidst the noise. A man should not be forever chained to his worst mistake, he said, his voice steady. If we deny growth, we deny hope. The room fell quiet. The contract was awarded. From that day forward, Kazeem's life found a new rhythm. He arrived at the workshop before sunrise and left long after sunset. He measured with extreme care. He sanded every surface with precision. He checked every single joint not once, but twice. He refused shortcuts. He corrected mistakes the moment he saw them. Not because someone was watching, but because he was watching himself. On delivery day, as rows and rows of beautifully finished desks filled the school compound, you could feel a shift in the air. The work was solid. It was clean. It was honest. The headmaster shook both their hands firmly. Well done, he said. It was simple praise. But this time, it felt deeply earned. Weeks later, Kazeem gathered a group of young boys under the same mango tree where he and Tomiwa once made their childhood promises. The boys expected exciting stories of city life, of fast cars and big money. Instead, he told them about the cold walls of a detention cell. He spoke of sleepless nights filled with regret. He talked about the kind of pride that nearly cost him everything. I chased applause, he told them quietly, his gaze distant. But applause doesn't stand beside you when you're in trouble. The boys, who had once looked at him with a mix of awe and fear, now listened with deep attention. Across the field, Tomiwa watched silently, a small smile on his face. As the sun began to set behind the village, the two friends sat side by side, bathed in the fading light. There was no luxury car. There was no adoring crowd. There was just a profound sense of peace. I almost traded my dignity for speed, Kazeem confessed, his voice barely a whisper. Tomiwa nodded. Placing a hand on his friend's shoulder, wisdom is heavy, he replied, but it carries you farther. The village returned to its familiar evening rhythm. Smoke rose from cooking fires. The laughter of children echoed through the air. Life continued. Two roads had once separated sharply, taking the friends in opposite directions, but through humility, selflessness, and hard-earned wisdom, they had found their way back to the same ground, not through shortcuts, but through growth. If this story has taught you anything, let it be this: success without dignity eventually collapses, speed without wisdom leads to destruction, but humility rebuilds. Like this video if you believe second chances matter, comment with your biggest lesson from this series, and share it with someone who might be choosing between two different roads today. Subscribe and stay connected for more powerful African village stories that reflect real life and lasting values, because every generation must decide which road to take.